the show, well, it's always fun, and we get to learn about new geeky stuff when Akash Sablok stops by. He is our gadget guru. How are you, Akash?
I'm very good. Where are your pocket protectors?
I know.
I don't have any pockets.
They're with my taped glasses.
Damn.
That's it, yes.
Now, we have so much stuff to get to today, Akash, and you'd think that people would be interested in the brand new BlackBerry that's making headlines, but no. Everybody went for this.
Hockey, come on. Budweiser's Red Light. So this first came out, and everybody's like, oh, it's not going to sell, but sold out in a day.
So I have heard about this thing, I have read about this thing, but what does it actually do again?
So what you do is you set up on your home Wi-Fi network or wherever you are. There's an app to program to whatever favorite teams you have. So I've got it set up for Vancouver, Detroit, and Montreal, of course. And basically, every time your team plays and scores, 3 or 5 second delay. Oh, yeah.
So is it regardless of whether you have the game on or not?
Yes. Well, you can turn it off. There is an off switch. Thank you.
Awesome.
Could you break into this, though, and, sync it to something else important in your life?
I never thought of that, but yeah, if you set it up and your neighbors are going, wait a second, around 11 o'clock every night.
Do you really want to be announcing that? I don't know what's happening here.
Depends on your preference.
Yes.
Anywho, so does it, after the initial, you watch your first game, it's fun and games, does it get a little annoying? Or is it, I guess when you have the friends over, it is tons of fun.
That's it. You see it on the screen, it goes off. You see it, in your living room or your rec room, wherever, and it goes off. It's kind of cool. So,
okay.
And it comes with mounting hardware. You can actually mount it on the ceiling because
that's next level.
That's what you really do.
I don't want to be involved in.
Mine is not mounted in the ceiling.
I don't think the wives would like that.
No.
Okay, let's talk about this here. This is a little iRobot. It is for what?
Okay, so iRobot, makes a beautiful Roomba. Great for carpet cleaning and everything like that. This is the Mint 5200 Plus. So I'm just going to show you at the bottom here.
Okay.
It is actually a cleaning mop. So
nice.
you can get there is a tank in there, so you can wet it if you want, or you can use it dry. Great for hardwood floors and everything like that. I'm just going to turn it on here and watch this. So let it do its thing.
And it's not going to
look at that.
Oh,
Cliffhanger, eh?
So it won't fall down the stairs or anything?
No, and it's got sensors, everything like that. And what it does is it's got a bunch of algorithms, and the computer in there processes the room. So it maps out the entire room and knows knows where it's been, where it hasn't been.
So
and is it
remember.
is it like a Swiffer? You have to get specific little doohinkies for the dust?
Yeah, I mean, it comes with two. It's washable.
Doohinkies.
Yeah, doohinkies. I think that's the official term.
Could you use a sock, or would it work?
Depending on what type of sock. Don't use your hockey sock, because that won't work. But yeah, I mean, you could wash this thing here. You can wash it. Everything's fine. So
I am stumping you today.
Oh yes, here. This is going home with you, aren't it?
Gosh, I always wonder about stuff like this. I don't have a Roomba. People always love the idea of that stuff, but do they actually work?
They do, and I'll tell you, it's one of those things like. In our house, we use a Roomba. I've started to use this thing. We do mop, but then it's fun to let this thing run around.
Just give her?
And let her do it. So you're going out for a drive or you're going away. It just let it go.
Clean the house?
Cleans up, exactly.
Does it scare pets, though? That's the important thing.
Probably. That's a guarantee.
Yeah.
What is this here?
Okay, so this is Eton's charger. So what they've done is, this is their, I'm just going to turn around here and show you. So they're giving you a 200 milliamp charger here. You see that?
Do we crank her up?
This is a boost turbine. Now it stores power, so you can charge it, using a plug. But if you're out and about, you sit there crank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
This is for the end of the world.
That's it. So it gives you 1 minute of cranking will give you about 4 minutes of talk time on your cell phone.
Oh, that's great.
So if you're great if you're traveling,
In
you're
a
out
pinch, that would work just fine.
on the beach. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people have used it for camping and for hiking and stuff like that.
Or even
So-
having it in your car just in case of an emergency.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, what is this?
Going more for the power now. This is what you have is Targus. This is a solar block. A power block, what they call it.
Okay.
Now, what it does is you plug it into a regular wall outlet. In fact, you can even mount it. It comes with a mounting screw. But look what it does. It gives you two outlets. Right, and 3 outlets, and 2 USB ports.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're not the minute you plug in those 2 USB chargers or anything like that, you've lost your whole power wall, and now you've still got 3 additional outlets on top of that, and you're not using the power plugs. On
So
top of
in
that.
new buildings, maybe they'll have these built in at some point.
A lot of
10 years from now.
that's what it's going to. And not only does it charge all these things, but it protects. It's got a small surge protector in there
Oh, that's
as well.
good.
So
That's good.
Fluctuations.
And is this just random USB cable?
This is a random USB cable.
Excellent.
Okay.
I'm like, does this do something fancy?
Yes.
This is going to tell me when I score? Okay, what's this?
from Targus as well. So Targus has brought out this really case, the Versuva case. Now, a lot of iPad mini cases are great. They're, it folds in really nicely. But I'm going to show you a couple of things here.
Oh, this is going to do something that...
Would you like the manual, Fiona? I can show you this here.
No, I feel like I'm going to break it.
No, you won't break it. So one, it shows you the Apple logo, which is kind of cool, right?
We like that.
And a lot of cases do this. But get this, you can
put
it in portrait mode too, which a lot of them don't do. That gives you the versatility of doing both of them.
So does it shut it down when it closes and stuff?
No. Well, it does have the option of that magnetic closing. I don't personally use that because you know what I found? I found when I use that and I throw it in a briefcase or a bag or something, and the lid opens slightly, turns on my iPad mini. So.
And then you never have a battery charge, and everybody goes,
no.
Okay, what's here?
This?
So PowerRocks, this is the PowerRocks charger. So similar to this, but get this, okay? So you can plug it in. This PowerRock Tetris, and this itself is a charger. It's a battery block.
Okay.
So if you just carry that with you, and on the back here, I'll just turn it around here.
The little plug-ins?
Two more USB ports. And the cool thing about it is if you've got more than one, you can actually join them together. Now you've got this big grid of USB chargers. Never run out of power.
How many items are you carrying around with you?
You are ready for the end of the world, my friend.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And now this fine device.
So outdoor technology, a lot of older MP3 players or even, believe it or not, CD players or cassette players if you so choose.
Or for those of you who have a Zune.
Yes.
How'd that work out for you, Microsoft?
Oh, yeah, that's great. What this does is called the Outdoor Technology Adapt. And what this allows you to do, you plug it into a regular headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter.
So.
Exactly. And now it turns your device that's non-Bluetooth into a Bluetooth device.
Oh, how fabulous.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
and I love the little illustration.
Yes, so you've got a speaker somewhere else. You've got your source. You've got a Bluetooth speaker somewhere else. Now this will transmit through Bluetooth up to about 30 feet, 10 meters, and gives you that capability to do that now.
Excellent. Now we have to move on to our little truck here because you seem to love this kind of stuff. Gosh,
I do.
We can never pry these out of your hands. But what makes this one special?
So this is Griffin's Moto TC. It's a truck. They've got a helicopter as well and a race car. This is the truck. This is one of my favorites because look at it's actually got a suspension, and you can download the obstacle course. I downloaded that start thing and everything like that. So if you want to place it on the ground here,
alrighty.
The app is free. So you can actually use a steering wheel or a throttle, or you can use the motion sensor of the iPhone here.
Can we hold this up for the camera?
And
here you
see what you're talking about.
Wow.
There you go. Okay, go ahead. Now, as you tilt that, you're actually driving the car.
Am I driving it right now?
Oh, Fiona.
I don't know what I did.
Okay, that's okay.
Drive forward.
So you tilt it forward, you tilt it back, and you can turn it. There you go.
I think you've done it before. I think you played with this.
I have. And so it's a lot of fun, and you can set up scenarios, laps, everything like that. It's pretty cool.
And I just want to show this to the camera here because you're really having kind of that experience with it as well. It's not just
it's not just
full-on video game experience with the app.
Exactly. So how it kind of simulates what you're driving over there. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. What's our next one here? This is
the Tink.
The Tink. Yes. Okay. So Sensorium. So what this is a little device. I've actually going to show you here. It's actually designed for the old 30-pin connector, and I've got an adapter here for the Lightning adapter. I'm just going to plug it into the bottom of my iPhone here, and I'm going to start the app. Basically, what it does.
Oh, what a cute picture!
Oh, thank you.
It's a lovely family.
Oh, thank you. What it's basically designed is to test several things here. So you can test your vitality signs. What you're going to do is you're going to place your thumb on there. And it'll recognize the thumb there.
So you're sharing some personal health information right now.
Yes, I am.
To the internet.
There you go.
Good idea.
Basically, what it's going to do. Basically, what it's going to do. Oh, it doesn't want to recognize my thumb. Basically, what it's going to do is going to check your heartbeat, your oxygen levels, everything like that. And then there's a Zen module as well, which teaches you how to relax. So it monitors your breathing, and it trains you that as you go through, it tells you slow down, relax, and it checks your stress levels, everything like that. So
that's great.
Got quite a few features in it. And I guess I'm really stressed out because this doesn't seem to want to. There we go.
What? People never talk. Oh my God, your heart rate.
Maybe you're just not human. Maybe you don't have
last but not
fingerprints.
least, BlackBerry, the Z10 finally released in Canada and in the UK, but not in the US yet.
It just released in the US last week.
Just released in the US. I know you're an iPhone person like I am, but you did use this one for a while. What do you think about the BlackBerry?
You know, I'm quite impressed. For me, the biggest thing prior to the release of this phone, the Z10, was the actual operation of the hardware. And they've had the touch phones as well before, but the hardware on this thing is absolutely fantastic. It's smooth, the scrolling, the movement, the speed, everything is. You just grab it from the bottom here, and you can go to different screens. Now, what they've done is they've really improved on the software. So it's BB10 software. The hardware itself is absolutely fantastic. It's smooth, sleek, it's solid, works very fast. The scrolling is extremely fast. But the features in it are really cool. Like they've got the features with the camera. It takes multiple shots, and you can actually zoom in onto a face and choose the shot that you like best. And now you're not worried about focus or people blinking or anything like that.
So some cool stuff other places don't
some
have.
people swear by BlackBerry, and I'm sure it'll appeal to them. And it seems like BlackBerry finally has apps and the like.
That's the biggest thing. If your ecosystem, there's apps available for Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Those are the ones that you really need. And all the other apps that are coming up. And that's what it is the platform has more apps and does what you want it to do. There's more chances that people are going to use it.
So how does it compare to the Samsung Galaxy? Because that's the one that's been giving the iPhone the run for the money. Also a lawsuit involved there because it's so close in design. But what do you think? Would this turn you away from an iPhone?
The Galaxy S3 is there. The S4 is coming up pretty soon. So it'd be interesting to see how that compares. The form factor is more similar to the iPhone than it is to the S4. The S4 is going to be 4.9 inches, where the iPhone is 4 inches. That's 4.2 inches. So this is kind of middle of the range. It's come down to personal choice. You've got 3 car companies. You choose a car that you feel comfortable with.
Do you think it'll make BlackBerry users happy?
Oh, definitely. It definitely has.
Because some people swear by it, for sure.
It definitely has. I mean, they just posted their first quarter results, and they're doing quite well. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Akash. All of these great things. Actually, we forgot, including this one here, which is everybody's favorite. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more right after this. Don't go away.
What just happened that you had to set it off?
You just scored.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wow.
I shot and I scored.
There you go.